What movie are we doing?
We are doing Batman Begins by Christopher Nolan. The first in a crappy series. The best of the crappy series, but still pretty bad.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's talk story.
Okay.
First of all,
what story?
asshole.
There is a story.
Okay,
you can't say that.
Okay, here's you know what?
It's a story.
I'll summarize the story. Okay. Tell me when you guys disagree with me on the story. Okay. Parents die, blah blah blah. So Bruce goes and gets arrested, and then gets picked up by Ra's, and then gets taken in by the League of Shadows. Then it's basically that for like the first hour.
Yeah, you know, when do we see that? It takes an hour and to see, and a minute to see Batman. And when I say Batman, I'm not talking about Ninja Batman. Like, I'm talking about him in the suit fighting on camera.
I get it's Batman Begins, but he takes a long... Then the rest of the story is basically, you think, oh, Scarecrow's the villain, and it's like, no, it's Ra's. Sorry, guys, bye.
Ra's al Ghul. Come on, Nolan.
Get it together, man.
Yeah, if you're gonna do a movie on like a superhero from a comic book, at least get the names correct. It's not hard.
Terry, though father's name was pronounced Ra's, not Raz. A common mistake.
Fair enough.
Pronounced Ra's, not Raz.
That's basically the plot, okay? Trains for half the movie, then the other half he fights Ra's.
And Scarecrow.
Scarecrow. No. Rachel fights Scarecrow.
And tasers and takes him down, and then he's in the Dark Knight to fight the hockey team.
Okay. That's the shitty plot of the shitty fucking movie.
Characters.
Characters.
Yeah, let's go with it. Let's start with Batman. Batman is the main character of this movie, although he shouldn't have been. So Batman, Bruce is a complete dead and void character.
Yeah, that's a good, like, current thing in this movie is that he always needs help when in the comics he finds it by himself.
Alfred's there for he's a supporting class. Batman's the
Alfred is really Batman in this movie, not Bruce. It's Alfred. Without Alfred, Bruce would be lying on the floor crying
because he like knows everything.
Okay, I called him Bruce. His name was Bale. There's no way.
Okay, next character, Alfred. Since we're already talking about it.
Like he talks about what is it?
You mean Michael Caine?
I'm sorry.
I'm not calling any of these by their real names because they're not the characters that they're supposed to be.
Biggest problem with Michael Caine.
Here's how I'm gonna pretend that I'm doing the casting. We need a British old fuck that just talks.
My biggest
Michael Caine.
My biggest problem with Michael Caine is he always had like a fucking soliloquy or 5 fucking hour story about garbage. No one cares. He should just be like, Batman, you should go do it. Do what you want, Batman. And this one is like, did I tell you about the fucking time when you took the data? No one cares.
No one cares.
I get it. Alfred's supposed to be a fatherly figure, but he didn't feel like it. He didn't feel like a fatherly figure. He felt like he's like, I guess I gotta take care of this kid. I'm gonna give him some fucking sage wisdom.
I'm gonna make him fall asleep with my old war stories. And they're not even war stories. It's like digging around. Who cares, Alfred? Get the hell out of the movie.
I mean, seriously. I mean, Michael Caine's not a bad actor, but my God.
That movie, he did not. He wasn't Michael Caine even.
Okay, so Rachel.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks, don't mind me.
Rachel, the person who had no character and wasn't anyone from the comics and added nothing to the film.
Yeah. Here is what I say. She was useless. She was pointless. She's not even from the comic book character. She's pretending that she fits in the comic book. They were desperately trying to make her fit in. And here's why.
She was similar to Lois Lane. Superman.
She was pointless. Her entire story of her trying to find out boss and stop crime, I felt get her out. Make Gordon trying to stop that, and just get her out.
She was there on all the times that Bruce was supposed to figure things out by himself.
Yeah.
You know.
She's like, don't worry, Bruce, I'm smarter than you.
I'll drive you to the slums. You know what you could have done instead of Rachel?
Yeah. Bruce doesn't even know about the slums. She's like, oh, here, I'll show you how bad the city is.
Yeah, just in case you didn't know, because your parents are billionaires and you've been around the city.
Fuck. Sorry, continue.
So done.
Anyways, what I'm going to say is, instead of Rachel in this entire movie, Harvey Dent.
Can we trust him?
Can we trust him?
Oh yeah, that was right. Another missed opportunity. There was a fucking lawyer in this movie with Rachel. And in The Dark Knight, Rachel and Harvey get together, so you couldn't set that up in the first fucking movie.
That's actually what they were gonna do, but Chris, here's why no one didn't do it. Here's the exact reason. Because he didn't want to leave any cliffhangers for the second movie.
Yeah. Fuck him.
He was only focused on the first movie. Yeah. That's why they took out Harvey.
Exactly.
They don't want Easter eggs.
And that's why there's so many. That's why there's so many like of the same plots in each movie. Because it's just I don't know what happened in the previous.
Pretty much. Like this is good. Yeah. That's
so Rachel.
You mean Roz?
Yeah.
Sorry.
He didn't.
I'm pronouncing the name correctly.
Yeah. He didn't have the Lazarus Pit. There was nothing of that at all.
I'll give the actor of Raish, Liam Neeson, this. He worked with what he could.
Yeah. Honestly.
Which was trash.
Yeah, which was like a garbage script, a garbage director, and a garbage costume designer, garbage editor, garbage.
He could have been good.
Garbage. No. Garbage actors. He had to work with Christian Bale.
Yeah. And, okay, let's talk about the flower real quick here.
Please don't bring up the flower.
So Raish trains, Raish trains Bruce, right?
Which
never happens at all.
He gets trained by 8 masters, but whatever. No, it's just like,
and this is what? He drinks the Lazarus, pit stuff or whatever.
That's in Arkham City.
In Arkham City,
yeah. Have a vision or whatever.
He drinks it, has a vision or whatever.
He gets a flower. Oh my god, okay! He gets a fucking flower, right? Which is like the fear toxin, natural version.
Bullshit!
But fucking Scarecrow is supposed to invent fear toxin. So that completely just...
So does that mean Raish figured it out?
Yeah, technically. Raish is Scarecrow.
How did Raish meet Crane?
I don't know! The same way how Alfred knew Batman was with Raish and then brings the hell out of the fucking plane! Oh yeah! So here's the deal. So Batman doesn't kill.
People will say that it was before Batman took his oath, but before that, when he's about told to kill the prisoner, he's like, I am no executioner.
Yeah, so he's already made that oath.
But then he kills everyone!
He kills everyone except this one bad guy.
I'm no executioner, but I will kill everyone.
Yeah, I will kill all of you, but I won't kill the criminal. Yet people have a problem with Batman killing in the Batman vs Superman movie. It's like, what? Are you serious? Are you seriously? That's what pisses me off most of these movies.
Yeah. Guys, I think we need to go to Scarecrow.
Okay. So next character is Scarecrow, aka Jonathan.
So the Scarecrow in this shitty fucking movie is Raish's sidekick. His fucking sidekick.
He's the Robin.
Main villain.
Robin.
A possibility for a main.
He's Raish's Robin.
Okay. No. Here we go. He makes the spear toxin, and he's not even immune to it. He's supposed to be immune to it in the comics.
Sure. He's not sure.
He's not?
He's around it.
No. He's not. He's fucking not! Okay. Then the worst sin this movie ever did, in my opinion, the one part the movie fucking despised this goddamn movie, was when they took out Scarecrow with a fucking taser!
And it wasn't even Batman.
And it wasn't even Batman! It was
Rachel! If it was Gordon, it would have been better, but they didn't even get the He got beat by a non-comic book character.
Yeah.
Scarecrow has been beaten and fucking... He's been beaten all his life.
Joker beat him with a crowbar.
Yeah.
He has the most resilience out of a lot of these villains. He's been beaten up by Bane and still won.
Yeah.
By poisoning Bane.
Yeah.
And for just to have him as a lackey to Raish really shits on the character. It's the same thing on Dark Knight Rises. Bane is a lackey to Talia. It's the same fucking story in a different fucking product.
What the fuck?
Because he wants to take over Gotham, I guess. Why? Why does Scarecrow want...
Yeah.
My biggest question is, it's so basically so we gotta take over Gotham. And it's like, Batman just came from fucking China. Worried about Gotham. They could just walk over to
China,
where they are. But they want to take a bunch of planets, a bunch of ninjas, bring them to Gotham. I get it, it's a comic book thing, but my god, does it look stupid in a realistic movie.
Yeah.
Realistic! Fuck!
The only part I'll give Scarecrow is that, like, I get, like, the idea that he wants the whole city to be, like, in fear toxin.
But he does it by himself!
But yeah, exactly. Yeah.
The other thing, okay, here's what I'm going to give Scarecrow as a positive. The actor did what he could. Again, same boat as Liam. Him and Liam fucking carried that movie.
They were so close to getting a perfect Scarecrow, and then they fucked him up. This was every motherfucking villain that fucking Nolan does. Every villain he fucks up in some way, including the fucking Joker, Anarchy.
Yeah. That'll be me. I'll be that guy next video.
Much next
so get ready. Batman Begins, honestly, I'm not as pissed off as he is.
Let's cover right now, like, the plot of pouring the freaking fear gas in water.
So here's the deal. Okay, so Scarecrow spent this entire time pouring fear toxin into the Gotham water supply, and no one's felt the effects of fear.
Yeah, no one has taken it.
So it's fine.
And the reasoning for this is it has to be entered through like gas.
It has to be gas. But what's fucked up is that when it's smoke, it works, and then when it's vapor, it works.
Okay, guys, smoke and vapor are not the same things. I hate to say it, Nolan. They're not. They're really not the same things. Smoke is a different thing than vapor.
And that's not even the biggest of the fucking problems. The biggest fucking problem is the fact of the matter is, when he turned on the microwave emitter, it should have exploded everyone who had been drinking the water, and everyone in general, because we're made of fucking water. It's a goddamn microwave.
Water.
And I don't see why people have a problem with Batman vs Superman after watching this movie.
Yeah, I
don't see what the problem is.
Because they don't explain it.
There's so many plot holes in this movie.
And of course, the scene where he rides the fucking tumbler on top of fucking roofs.
Oh yeah. Let's talk about his.
Actually, let's talk about the tumbler in general.
Yeah, the tumbler.
What do you think about the tumbler?
Batmobile in this feature film.
It's not the Batmobile. It's a fucking tank. And people are going to be like, but Arkham Knight. Well, he was fighting an army.
He was fighting tanks.
He was fighting tanks.
And he has a tank mode.
Yeah, it's still a car when it's not a tank. This one is just a tank. He's not fighting an army. He's fighting gang. He's fighting Falcone. He doesn't need a tank. He doesn't. Get him a car. Get him a car. The only reason I will ever accept the Batman Begins suit, I'm just going to get into that because we're talking about Batman shit now, is if it was the starting suit and then in the next movie he got the gray suit and we got to see Batman. That's the only way, because it's like a starting suit. You know?
Batman's fucking suit.
Yeah. It's black. Why does he have the emblem? What is the point if it's gonna be a black suit?
Black on black. It's like
with Tim Burton, at least he made it gold around the edge so people could tell that it's a Batman
symbol. And with fucking Snyder, he made it gray and then black.
He made the Batman suit. I know, right?
Yeah, I know the actual suit that Batman wears.
Yeah. The cape is probably the coolest gadget in the movie.
Like that.
Because I like the shape thing. And I'll give it the belt that attaches. The belt's cool too. That's it. Here's Raish's great plan. Let's go to Bruce Wayne's house and kill him. And we're not going to actually kill him. We're going to leave him in a burning house so that he may survive and come after us.
Yeah. How many times do we have to burn down Wayne Manor?
Let's burn him house and leave him for dead.
Yeah.
Because instead of shooting him or stabbing him in the head and making your plan work, let's give him a chance to rebel and actually win.
The real Raish would have finished the job.
Yeah.
Like, the real Batman wouldn't have allowed
and even
himself.
just like stab him at least and then leave him and then he like goes unconscious.
One of the worst things I hate about this movie is the whole point of mind your surroundings and stuff. Batman learns at the end to mind his like what?
No.
How do you mind your surroundings when you like what?
He uses what? The grapple gun?
He uses gadgets one time for each of them.
Batarang the entire movie.
Yeah.
You know how many Batarangs were in the Batman vs Superman movie? I think like 3 or 4.
So, that warehouse scene alone was like 5.
He comes out and throws a bunch of Batarangs at people.
Here's
their guns, makes their guns explode so they don't work.
For people who are going to be like, oh, but that doesn't matter. I'll be like, when you play the Arkham games, how many gadgets do you use during combat?
Yeah.
You use every single gadget.
The main part, not just
that's
punching.
the one thing that Batman vs Superman really got right with Batman was they used gadgets for combat.
This was just. See, here's the deal. Here's the thing with the Nolan movies. Okay, ask anyone who says the Nolan movies are like just any regular Joe. Ask someone, hey, what do you think of Nolan movies? And they're going to say, oh, it's great. It's pretty good. Yeah. Right. And you ask them, you say, have you seen it more than 3 times? If they say, they'll either say, I don't know, I've only seen it once. I liked it the one time I saw it. Or they say, I saw it twice. It's pretty good. The 3rd time you see this fucking movie, it's with all of them. The 3rd time, it's like, it just gets less enjoyable as you keep watching it.
I forgot to mention a gadget. He gives his telescope or night telescope to a kid,
to Joffrey,
and it says Wayne Tech on the telescope. Yeah, to Joffrey. Like,
fucking
really?
Game of fucking Thrones.
Batman doesn't give his gadgets away to people. Maybe a Batarang once in a while because those are untraceable. But a Wayne Tech.
Oh, by the way, speaking of the Batarangs, sorry. Yeah, speaking of the Batarangs, I like how they're not even like foldable. They're just chunks of metal shaped like a bat. They're not like foldable so you can put them in your pocket or anything.
I think the other bad part of the Batarangs is they don't even look like they could be thrown. Like those
I know.
They're like that. Like, what?
It'd be cooler if
circular with the bat symbol.
It'd be cooler if in this movie he even just used the actual ninja throwing.
Yeah, that would have been better than these Batarangs.
And since they're a circle, you can just put the bat symbol in the middle.
Well, here's the total number of Batarangs we actually see. We see him cutting one and throwing it, and then we see him throwing one at a light. We don't even see him throw it. We just see the Batarang lined up.
Yeah.
That's it. That's the Batarang.
And he uses the grapple once. He falls out of a building and doesn't use the grapple.
Yeah. Well, he was on fire, so...
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
He should have been on fire in the first place.
Yeah. The setting was okay in this movie. It was like Gotham.
Sometimes it did look.
I like how Gotham looked like Gotham.
Yeah, but then it did look like Gotham, so that's cool. That's
good. The best scene for Gotham, I think, was when Scarecrow shot his face.
And you know what? I get it, he's inexperienced and stuff, but why would you not take down Scarecrow first and then the goons?
That was what I actually.
Also,
he said sorry.
When they're doing the warehouse and they're gonna get rid of all the evidence, and Batman goes in, there's 2 thugs and Scarecrow. Wouldn't you take out Crane first? Yeah. He's easy to take. You smash his head on the wall, done. And then the other 2 thugs are just going to run at you. They don't have machine guns or pistols or anything. One guy has a lighter.
One guy's literally taking a piss. He's taking a piss.
Yeah. You could seriously take out Crane, take out the other dude, and then walk up to the guy while he's pissing and kick him in the head.
You could say, okay, it's because it's his first time, but that's bullshit. Because he just got trained by the fucking movie.
The ending of the movie was absolute trash.
So, but after Ra's leaves him for death, and Alfred saves him, and Batman lifts a log up, and they get into the elevator, and they descend into the Batcave. Or the cave. We're not calling it the Batcave. Calling it a cave with a suit in it, in a car. Batman gets all suited up and stuff, and they show this big suiting up scene. And then Batman goes into Gotham and starts taking out people, and we get to see a pathetic attempt to do Zaz. And then we get to meet Scarecrow. He has one almost cool scene where he's on the horse, and then it gets ruined.
Yeah. Oh, and I'd like to bring up the fact that Gotham did Scarecrow better than a major motion picture.
They did Bruce better. True. And he's a kid.
They did Scarecrow. There's a part of the brain that's your fear receptors. And he harvests those to make the fear toxin.
They did Joker better.
Flower.
Yep. Yeah. Anyways, so then they're using the microwave generator on the train.
That doesn't blow up people for some reason.
That doesn't blow up people for some reason. It vaporizes water, right, into gas. And what do humans have inside their body? There's a pop question.
Water.
Water.
Fuck.
We're like 95% water.
Also, that would make the movie even better if people just started exploding.
Yeah.
But then you know what would happen? If Ra's was on the train, he would explode.
Yeah. Anyway, so Batman goes on the train, and the train ends up getting wrecked and stuff, and Gordon has to shoot out the bridge. I'm glad they gave Gordon a point, but he's using the Batmobile. Wouldn't he be able to figure out that it's Wayne Tech? Whatever.
It's not like he's a detective.
It's not like he's a police officer that went through training too. But whatever. Anyways, and then Batman decides to leave Ra's to die, jumps out the window and says, "Mind your surroundings." How is Ra's supposed to mind his surroundings when he's about to smash into a wall?
Oh, nice job, Batman. Basically, inadvertently killing another person.
Yeah, you just killed Ra's, buddy. You're murdered. You're a criminal. Gordon should lock you up in prison. You murdered. You left him for dead. If you're gonna be a hero, you gotta be a hero.
Honestly, I barely remember anything past the actual part where he leaves Ra's for dead.
But it's...
Sorry, Roz or Ducard, whatever. Yeah.
It's accepted in, the only way I accept Batman to kill in the movies is if he doesn't strictly say, "I'm no executioner," and then murders everybody.
Exactly, like they stated that.
Like in Batman vs Superman, it's never stated that he doesn't kill.
It's never stated one way or the other. Either. Yeah. They don't bring it up, they're just like, who gives a shit?
Yeah, it's Batman, he's badass, he kills or he doesn't kill, whatever you take from it. In this one, they strictly say he doesn't kill, and yet in every movie,
he kills at least one person.
Yeah. He killed Harvey Dent, or he's killed, Yeah, can we trust him?
But yeah, no. Missed opportunity for Harvey. Movie was absolute just... There were so many parts that if you are a Batman fan, it's like,
Like, if you like this movie and you're a comic book fan, I don't know what to say.
What comics are you reading?
Honestly.
It's clearly not good ones.
I get their different interpretations.
Yeah.
But, my lord.
If you're gonna do a comic book movie based on a character that's already been created...
And didn't he say it was based off of Year One?
Yeah, it was. It was based off Year One, which I don't see that besides the one warehouse scene and Gordon being cast as Gary Oldman, who was also a good character.
Yeah.
One of the few.
There's some positives for sure.
Yeah, very few, but some.
The fight scenes were alright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fear toxin effects were good.
The actors I mentioned. Nightmare Batman was cool.
Nightmare Batman was cool. Raish was at least competent.
Yeah.
Crane was good.
The shingles, they explained the shingles.
They explained the triangle blades.
At least they bothered to explain.
They got a lot of little stuff right, but they got a bunch of big stuff just flat wrong. I want to give this movie, because of the fact that it is enjoyable in some sense, and it's not the worst thing I've ever seen. I am gonna give it a 5 out of 10. It's okay, but when you start to think about it, and if you watch it more, you just dislike it as you keep watching it.
Okay, how about you? What are you gonna rate it?
6.
Okay, 6
out of 10.
6 out of 10. I think if I was going, maybe 6.5, but I think 6, just to keep it like just straight to the.
I would rather watch TMNT 2. I'm gonna state that.
No, we need a proper number.
So I'm gonna give it a 5.5.
Wow, your rating's better than mine.
Yeah.
Like 0.5.
For the next one. Yeah, exactly. That's why I went, yeah, exactly.
Guys, so...
It can only go worse in this case, except for The Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah. So, what do you guys think about Batman Begins? Comment below. Let us know.
Let the hate flow, because we know...
Let the hate flow through you.
I'm Donald Green. Bye.
I'm Anarchy, bringing you the chaos.
I'm Alcatraz. Catch you on the next one.
Thanks for watching.